Welcome, this is Jim Durkin from Durkin Computing. I wanted to show you a few of our math function features in Impact Suite. As you can see, we have ACT running right now with Impact Suite installed. So let's just go to see a couple of functions here. Right now we have simple fields called price, quantity, total on here. So I want to create a simple math formula. I'm going to go to my Tools menu into Impact Suite. From Impact Suite, there's a set of options over here on the left-hand side, but we want to go to the Math tab. And I'm just going to go and create a formula. And I'm going to call this formula my total. Doesn't matter what you call it, just give it a unique name. And it's going to ask you a couple things like, what's the resulting field? Well, I'm going to take information into my total field, right? And I have a couple of properties here. This formula is active. It runs when the value changes. You can make it run on navigation. You can also now, with Impact version 7, make it run on a schedule. So every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock, run through my entire database and update all my math formulas. Okay, but here I am in the formula. Well, if I say just, return, return $99. That's what's going to happen. $99 is the formula is going to be returned into the value total. No, we don't want to do that. We want something more complex. So what I want to do is I want to say, I think we had a price field, right? So I'm going to say price, and here they are. I'm in the contact table. These are all my tables. These are all my fields. And here's the price table and the price field. And if I just double click on that, you see it adds it right into the formula. So I have the price, and I want to do multiplication. I can come over here to my buttons, add a multiplication. Now it's just the Shift-8 key, so I can enter that myself. I don't have to hit the buttons, it's just a shortcut. All right, so I have price, and I want to times it by quantity. So 99 times 2 is 198. That should be returned in the total field. Well, I'm going to click here. I'm just going to say test. Return needs to be added. I forgot to add the return. So again, return this value. That's the formula. I'm going to go and save this. And I'm going to say OK to that. So here's the ACT interface. So I have a group box that I put these values into before the demo, just so we could see it rather quickly. Now there is one small caveat with ACT. The first time you start ACT and you're sitting on the My Record, ACT doesn't raise its proper events. Literally, when you walk onto any contact or you do a lookup, ACT will start looking at the event. So I'm just going to go back in next just so I can go stay on Chris Huffman's record. So I'm going to enter in a price. I'm going to say $99 and quantity of 2. And there it goes. It's calculated a math total for us, $198. This is Jim Durkin, and I want to thank you for attending this webinar.